Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa mawala. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tammim bil khair. Amin. Allahumma anfa'na bima 'allamtana. Allahumma anfa'na bima 'allamtana wa 'allimna ma yanfa'una wa zidna ilma. Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban bikum. Welcome all of you to our new session today. And inshallah, today we are going to continue from where we left yesterday. So let me share my screen first. And then, yeah. Okay. So the topic that we discussed yesterday was Inna and its sisters. So just to quickly recap what we did yesterday. We did Inna, which is called as Harfu Tawqeedin wa Nasbin. And we know that when we say Harfu Tawqeed means it is used to put emphasis on a sentence. Okay, and it's so called a particle of emphasis, which is why it is called Harfu Tawqeed. And Nasbin is because it makes its ism as mansub and makes this khabar as marfu. So the mubtada and khabar, which were previously called mubtada and khabar in jumla ismiya, when inna enters in jumla ismiya, it makes this mubtada as ismu inna, and the mubtada will be mansub and khabar will be marfu. Okay, this is what we saw yesterday, and then we saw the conjugation of inna with the zamair muttasila, which are hu, huma, hum. So if inna is added to hu, it becomes innahu. Similarly to huma, it becomes innahuma, innahum, innaha, innahuma, innahunna, innaka, innakuma, innakum, innaki, innakuma, innakunna, innani, and inna, or innani, or inni, or innana, or inna. So this innani, there is an extra noon which is called as Noonul Wiqaya, which means the noon of protection. It is used to protect the existence of inna. Okay. Then we saw that the analysis of any sentence with inna will be like inna is called harfu tawqidin wa nasbin. In this case, hu, which is damir muttasil, is ismu inna, but since it is mabni, so we'll call it as fi mahalli nasbin. Okay, and not directly mansub because it is not directly mansub. Okay, then the same goes with all the sisters of inna that we discussed yesterday. We have 5 sisters of inna, which are called akhawatu inna. So sisters of inna, akhawatu inna, they are called sisters of inna because they act similarly like inna, which means they make their ism as mansub and khabar as marfu. So la'alla, layta, ka'anna, lakinna, and anna. We will see about these in coming chapters, inshallah. For la'alla, we discussed that la'alla has 2 parts in it. One is the hope, which is taraji, and another one is ishfaq. So la'alla is called harfu taraji wal ishfaq. Okay, so we saw that yesterday, and then we touched a little bit about on this So what is this? Means or, and this is used with an interrogative sentence. So keep it interrogative sentence. On interrogative sentence such as sami'atul madrasa awil mudira. Means or. So this the usage of we discussed that if we have to choose between if we have 2 choices. Okay, so we will say choice 1, and then if someone is not mute, please do so. How can I mute? Okay. Yeah. So the way it is used, like between hamzatul wasl and there should not come anything. Like between the choice 1 and hamzatul wasl and choice 2 and there should not come any word. Just like in this example, if we were to say, are you a teacher or a doctor? Are you a doctor or a teacher? So the first choice is tabibun, Choice 2 is mudarrisun. So we cannot say a anta tabibun am mudarrisun, but we should rather say a tabibun anta am mudarrisun. Okay. So which is this is what we saw yesterday, and we did a few exercises. So the thing that I wanted to discuss today was, there are few examples from Quran. Let's just quickly go through those examples. And there is one thing that I would say, I will discuss. So these are the references from Quran where you can find inna. So this one we discussed yesterday, inna Allaha ghafurun rahim. So now when you read Quran, you will know that this lafzul jalala is mansub because of inna. So inna is harfu tawkidin wa nasbin. Lafzul jalala ismu inna mansub. Ismu inna mansub. And ghafurun is khabaru inna. Khabaru inna. And rahimun, we know it is not. Okay. Similarly, inna Allaha sari'ul hisabi. So inna again harfu tawkidin wa nasbin. Lafzul jalala ismu inna mansub. Sari'u is khabar. Khabaru inna marfu. Wa huwa mudaf. Al hisabi is mudaf ilayh. Okay, I hope these are easy for you. Now we have inna Allaha ala kulli shay'in qadirun. Inna Allaha ala kulli shay'in qadirun. Now tell me, who can analyze this? Is there anyone who would like to try? Yes, Ahmed, Siraj. Anyone? Just give it a try. Maybe I'll ask Junaid.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Yes, Junaid, can you try this?
Inna is harfu tawqid wa nasbin.
Yes.
Allah is mudaf.
Whenever we take Allah's name, right? This is Allah's proper name.
Allah
Al-Alam.
ismu nasb.
Lafzul Jalala or Ismul Jalala. We always say Ismul Jalala
Lafzul jalala.
or Lafzul Jalala.
Lafzul jalala ismu nasb. Ismu mansub.
Ismu inna mansub, yes.
Mansub. Ala is harf jar.
Ismu inna mansub. Okay. Ala is harf jar. That is fine. Kulli.
Mudaf.
Ala is harf jar. So the thing which comes after harf jar is called
Ismu majrur.
Ism majrur. Okay. Yes.
Shay'in is ismu khabaru inna.
No. Khabaru inna is marfu, but shay'in is majrur.
So
Kulli, you say this kullu, right? Whenever you come across this kullu, and if harjar is preceded to kullu, it will be fi kulli. So kullu is always mudaf. Okay. Always, it is always mudaf. So shay'in is
mudaf.
No, kullu is mudaf. So shay'in is mudaf ilayh, which is why you see shay'in. Okay. Inna Allaha, inna harfu tawkidin wa nasbin, ismul jalala or lafzul jalala, ismu inna mansub, ala harf jar, kulli ism majrur, wa huwa mudaf, shay'in mudaf ilay majrur. What is qadirun then?
Ma'ad.
Then where is the man'ud?
Khabaru inna.
This is khabaru inna. You see, it is marfu. Khabaru inna marfu. It's actually inna Allaha qadirun. This jar majrur shibu jumla here is mutaliq. Okay. This is mutaliq to this jumla. It is related to this jumla. This jumla is inna. It is related to ismu inna and khabaru inna, but it's not khabar. Okay. Khabaru inna is this qadirun. Why? Because it is majrur. We know that ismu inna is mansub, khabaru inna is marfu. So it's actually inna Allaha qadirun, just like inna Allaha ghafurun, right? So this ala kulli shay'in acts like muta'alliq. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and then try the next one as well. Try the next one. Okay, no problem. I will ask Firoz. Where is
Assalamu
Firoz?
alaikum.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Yes, Firoz.
So, inna rahmatullahi qaribun.
Hmm.
So, inna is harfu tawqid wa nasbin.
Yes.
Rahmata is ismu inna, mansub,
Ismu inna mansub. Yes.
wa huwa mudaf,
Yes, mashallah. Wa huwa mudaf.
and Allahi lafzul jalala is mudaf ilayhi majroor,
Lafzul jalala mudaf ilayhi majrur. Exactly.
and qaribun
Mudaf.
is khabar inna.
Qareebun, as we know, is marfu, so it has to be khabru inna. Okay, so these are the examples from Quran, so that whenever you come across these examples now, you will know what this jumla is all about and what kind of emphasis Allah wants to put. So Allah is anyway quick in reckoning, right? But when inna is used, which means this sentence is heavier now than earlier. Similarly, inna Allah ala kulli shay'in qadir. Okay, surely Allah has power over all the things. Then moving on to the next one.
What is meant by muta'alliq?
Muta'alliq
Muta'alliq.
meaning, yeah. For example, we have in this sentence we have ismu inna and khabaru inna. So we have ism and khabar. So we are done with this sentence. So what this extra ala kulli shay'in is doing here, it's nothing but it is related to this jumla. So when I say muta'alliq, it is nothing but related.
Okay, thank you.
Altush, I think you're on mute.
Yeah, sorry for. Yeah. So this is what muta'alliq means. It means it is related. Does not have any function there as such. Muta'alliq or related. Okay. Then inna rahmatullahi qareebun. That is what written. Yeah, you know. And the next one is inna hadhihi tazkira. Inna hadhihi tazkiratun. So here ism inna is harfu tawkidin wa nasbin. Where is ismu inna? Anyone?
Hadi.
Hadi.
Hadhihi, right? Hadhihi is ismu inna, but is it mansub?
It is mansub but mabni. That's why it's not
Yeah,
shown.
hadhihi, as we know, that ismul ishara, asmaul ishara are all mabni. So it will be ismu inna. We will not directly say it as mansub. Rather, we will say ismu inna fi mahalli nasbin. Fi mahalli nasbin. It is in the place of nasb. Fi mahalli nasbin. Why fi mahalli nasbin? Is because hadhihi. If someone sees hadhihi, then since hadhihi is mabni, so how would we know the i'rab of it? So it is because it is preceded with inna, which means it is the ism of inna. So we know that there is this fatha muqaddara, meaning a hidden fatha over here, which we cannot see, but when we look at this sentence, seeing that inna is already there, which means this hadhi is uh, ismu inna, so it has to be mansub. So since it is mabni and does not directly have this fatha over here, just like in these two examples, so we'll call it as fi mahalli nasbin. This is the only difference when we say fi mahalli nasbin or we directly say ismu inna. Now similarly
What is the
inna
English word? What is the English word for hidden fataha? Muqaddim. English
muqaddara, it is Arabic.
muqaddara. Okay, okay. Muqaddara.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. Thank you.
hidden. Okay, muqaddara meaning hidden. Similarly, innaha kalimatun. Indeed, surely by no means it's mere a word. It is not simply a word. Innaha kalima. So inna harfu tawkidin wa nasbin, ha ismu inna fi mahalli nasbin, kalimatun khabaru inna. Next, innaha shajaratun. So inna harfu tawkidin wa nasbin, ha again ismu inna fi mahalli nasbin, shajaratun is khabaru inna. Okay, we are done with these examples. There are many more, so which you can also go through. No, innaha baqaratun safra'u. Innaha baqaratun safra'u. Okay, now this example is something that I can ask. Where? Yeah, Zia.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Please analyze this one. Innaha baqaratun safra'u.
إن حرف نسب وتوكيد.
Yes.
ها ها is اسم إن في محل نسب.
Yeah. خبر إن.
بقرة.
What is baqaratun?
خبر إن وهو
خبر إن and
خبر إن وهو.
okay, what is safra'u?
Safra is color.
Yellow. Okay. Indeed, it is a yellow cow. Innaha baqaratun safra'u. This is in Surah Baqarah. So I think, yeah, if you're not getting this, maybe
Not Manu.
yeah, it is not. Okay, this is not. Now we have done the colors, right? Alwan, asfaru, azraqu, aswadu, abiyadu. Do you remember? We had done in our last, maybe last chapter of book 1.
Yes.
Abiyadu, aswadu, azraqu, and then ahmaru, the red color. So this is on the pattern of af'alu. Okay, af'alu. Okay, af'alu. So this is the gender is mudhakkar. Okay, so the female is on the pattern of fa'lau. So ahmaru, what will be the female of muannas of ahmaru?
Hamra'u.
Hamra'u. Okay, hamra'u. Similarly, what will be the muannas of asfaru?
Safra.
This is the safra'u. Do you see there? Baqaratun, since baqara is khabaru inna, which is muannas, and it man'ut, so the naat has to be female. Okay, since baqara is muannas, so naat has to be muannas. So we know that the muannas of asfaru is safra'u. Like similarly, ahmaru hamra'u, abiyadu bayda'u, aswadu sawda'u, azraqu zarqa'u. Okay, likewise. So this is the naat. The pattern is fa'lau in female, in oneness. Okay, then we have innal munafiqina fi tarkil asfali min an-nar. So innal munafiqina fi tarkil asfali. So here inna is harfu tawkidin wa nasbin. Munafiqina. What is munafiqina? Munafiqina. We know munafiq. Okay, munafiq. Hypocrite. Munafiq. Okay, hypocrite. So the the plural of munafiq is munafiqun. Okay, this is munafiqun and it is marfu. The sign of it is this waw. The presence of this waw makes it marfu. How do we make this plural munafiqun as majroor or mansub? Is by this munafiqina, right? We have seen this in book 1. Munafiqina. So we know that innal munafiqina. So this is mansub here because it is ismu inna. Okay, so with this ina, una sound, una, muslimuna, kafiruna, okay, fasiquna, fajiruna. So this will tell you that it is marfu. And for majrur and mansub, you have munafiqina, ina sound. Okay, so innal munafiqina fi tark al asfali. So inna harfu tawkidin wa nasbin. Munafiqina is here is ismu inna. Ismu inna. Mansub. Why mansub? It's because with this sound we will identify ina that it is mansub. And fi is harfu jar. Ad-darki is the pit or lowest stage. Okay, sorry, the pit. Asfal meaning the lowest. Okay. Fi darki, fi is harfu jar. Ad-darki is majrur. What is asfali? It's nothing but not. The lowest of stage. Okay, darkil asfal minan nar. So this fit darkil asfali is khabaru inna fi mahalli raf'in. Again, this fit darkil asfali, you see fi harf jar, ad-darki is majroor wa huwa man'ut, and asfali is not. So fit darkil asfali, the combined jar majroor shibu jumla khabaru inna. So this is khabaru inna, but again it is not a singular word. For example, inna allaha ghafurun. Ghafurun is khabaru inna. It is not singular word. It's jar majroor shibu jumla, right? So again, it is in the place of mansub and not directly mansub. So we will call khabaru inna fi mahalli nasbin. Fi mahalli nasbin. I hope you are getting the difference when we say fi mahalli nasbin and when we say directly khabaru inna. Okay. Okay. Fine, I will erase all this. I'll clear the board and we'll move on to the next ayah. Similarly, innani minal muslimin. Indeed, I am from those who submit. I am from those who are Muslims. So inna harfu tawkidun wa nasbin, nunul wiqaya, ya mutakallim, shibu jumla. I have already shared this in Telegram channel. Please see there. Inni Abdullahi. Innani minal muslimina. I'll explain this. Innani minal muslimin. Inna harfu tawkidin wa nasbin. That is okay. Noon, we know that noon. This noon is noonul wiqaya. This ya mutakallim is ismu inna. Ismu inna fi mahalli nasbin. Okay. Minal muslimina. Again, we know muslimun. The plural is muslimuna. Okay, and its majroor form is muslimina or mansoob form is muslimina. So here min is harf jar, al muslimina is majroor. These two combined are called jar majroor, shibu jumla, and this will be khabaru inna. This will be the khabar of inna. Now, this is khabaru inna, but do you see that it is marfu directly? Just like in this case, inna Allah ghafurun, okay, inna hamidan tabibun. We don't see that it is directly majroor because it is shibu jumla. It's no longer a singular word, okay. So which is why we say jar majroor shibu jumla khabaru inna, again fi mahalli nasbin, that it is sorry, fi mahalli raf'in. I'm sorry, fi mahalli raf'in. It is marfu, right? Ismu khabaru inna is always marfu. So we say khabaru inna fi mahalli raf'in. I'm sorry if I said fi mahalli nasbin in the above ayah. So it is khabar, right? So khabaru inna is fi mahalli raf'in. Okay, and if it is not directly mansub, then fi mahalli nasbin. If it is not directly raf'in, meaning raf comes from marfu. Marfu'un, so raf'un. So which is fi mahalli raf'in. Similarly, mansub, from mansub we derive nasbin. Nasb meaning something with has to do with fatha. And similarly, for from majrurun, fi mahalli jarrin. From majrur, we have jarrin. Okay. Nasbin, raf'in, raf'un or jarr. Next one is inni Abdullah. Surah Majid, I am the slave of Allah, servant of Allah. Inna harfu tawkid nasbin. Abdu is khabaru inna. It is marfu directly, right? Abdu is khabaru inna marfu wa huwa mudaf, lafzul jalala mudaf ilayh. Okay. Inna ma'akum. Indeed, we are with you. Okay. Surah Baqarah. Inna ma'akum. Indeed, we are with you. So inna plus na becomes inna. So inna is harfu tawkidin wa nasbin. This na damir muttasil fi ismu inna fi mahalli nasb. Okay, I'm not writing that. I hope this is understood. And ma'akum, ma'a is, what is ma'a? Ma'a is zarfu al-makan. Zarfu al-makan. And kum is, so what comes after zarful makan or zaman, zarf which comes after ma is mudaf ilayh majrur.
Mudaf ilayh.
Okay, mudaf ilayh majrur. So inna ma'akum, these two combined, zarf shibu jumla. This will be called zarf shibu jumla. What? The zarf shibu jumla khabaru inna, again fi mahalli raf'in. ظرف شبه جملة خبر إن في محل رفع. Okay, so this is about this ayah. And then inna Allaha ma'a sabirin. Someone had asked me why is as-sabirin yesterday. So inna harfu tawkidin wa nasbin, lafzul jalala, ismu inna, zarful makan. As-sabirin is, we have sabirun. From sabirun we have sabiruna, and from sabiruna we have sabirina. Why? Because it is mudaf ilayh majrur. So the sign of it being majrur or mansub is ina sound. Okay, so here it is majrur. So these two ma'as sabirina will be called as dharf shibu jumla khabaru inna fi mahalli raf'in. Okay, I hope these are easy. Then next ayah is inna ad-deena inda Allahi al-Islam. Inna ad-deena inda Allahi al-Islam. So inna harfu tawkidin wa nasbin, ad-deena mansub. Why? Because it is preceded by inna. So it is ism of inna mansub. Inda Allahi here. Okay.
ظرف
Inda Allahi is I thought I'll ask some. Okay, Junaid, you're there, right? Junaid, this question is to you.
India is zarf zaman,
Zarfu zaman, that is fine.
and it is mudaf.
Lafzul
Allah
jalala is mudaf ilayh, that is fine.
mudaf ilayh.
So this in the Allahi is will be zarf shibu jumla, right? Zarf shibu jumla. Is it khabar or it is khabar of inna? Where is khabar of inna?
الإسلام.
Yes, khabar inna is al-Islamu. Why? Because it is marfu. Inna ad-deena al-Islamu. Indeed, the religion is Islam. Inda Allah is extra as in it is related to this jumla, but it is not khabar or anything as such. So this darf shibu jumla here will be called as what I just explained earlier. It will be called as muta'alliq, right? Because khabar is this al-Islam. Inna ad-deena al-Islam. Indeed, the religion is Islam. Indeed, the religion. And then we have extra information like in the sight of Allah, with Allah is Islam only. Okay. Inna dina indallahi al-Islam. So this is how you identify whether it is a jar majrur shibh jumla khabaru inna or it is mutaliq. When we call it as mutaliq, whenever you have things like where khabar is already there. So if khabar is already there, then the extra information will be mutaliq.
Okay.
Next one is inna ma'al usri yusran. Inna ma'al usri yusran. Good example. Who can try this? Try to find ism and khabar of inna. Okay, no one will say. You can try. I will try asking this to. Okay, Firoz, can you try?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Uh,
Let me clear.
in
Hmm.
inna is harfu tawqid wa nasbin.
Hmm.
Ma is zarf wa huwa mudaf. Sorry, zarf. Okay. Uh, it is
Inna
not
is
going.
zarf. That is fine. So zarful makan. What comes after zarful makan?
Al-usri is mudaf ilayhi.
Mudaf ilayh.
Mudaf ilayhi, and it is also ismu inna fi mahalli
Wait. Which is ismu inna?
ma.
Ma'a. Ma'a is ismu inna. Are you sure? Just by seeing this fatha, ma is anyway always like ma'a. It's not ma'i.
Yusra.
Do you see mansub ism somewhere?
Yusra.
See mansub is here.
Yes, Yusra.
Yes.
Altamash bhai, just I would like to sorry for stopping you for a minute. So this class flows like this, that the teacher asks a specific person a question. So if other people are answering, then it becomes difficult for that person also who's answering. So if you have any doubts, keep it towards the end, and Brother Altamash will ask a specific person a question, and it will be better if that person itself answers it. Jazakallah khair for your cooperation.
Barakallahu feek. Okay, so you see yusran here. We know that ism, the sign of ism is it takes tanween, right? So yusran, do you see there yusran, and it is
Yes.
mansub. So why is it mansub? What this mansub is doing here? It's nothing but it is ism of inna. It's just that it has come after some. It's not always that this ism of inna will always be together with inna. It may come later as well. Okay, so this is the best example where inna is ismu inna is uh, comes after khabaru inna. So you see inna ma'al usri yusran. You see yusran here. Yusran is what? Ism, right? And the sign of ism is it takes tanween, right? Takes tanween. So yusran, from yusran, this noon sound, we come to know that this is ism, and it is mansub. You see yusran. For example, hamidun is marfu, hamidan mansub, right? Similarly, yusran is mansub. So inna is here. So ism of inna is yusran. Ma'al usri is dharf shibu jumla khabaru inna. Okay, it is not always that inna ism of inna will come directly after inna. It may come later as well. Okay, so which is why in this case khabar has preceded its ism, just like in our jumla ismiya, right? That we have khabar muqaddam mubtada muakhar. We have seen those cases. So likewise, inna ism of inna and khabar inna can come after one another. It's not always the rule that ism of inna will stick to inna. Okay, that's not the case always. Inna ma'al usri yusran. So yusran is ismu inna mansub, and ma'al usri is dharf shibu jumla khabaru inna fi mahalli raf'in. Okay, so with the interest of time, I would not go through all the ayah, and I will keep these as homework for you guys. Okay, the next set of ayah, innahu bikulli shay'in alimun. Please do this as homework. Please try this at home, inshallah. And if you have any sort of queries and questions, so you can anyway ask later. Okay. So inna Allaha yuhibbul muhsinin. Inna Allaha khabirun bima ta'malun. Innal muttaqina fi jannatin. So you can go through all these ayah and once again and try to find ismu inna, khabaru inna, and try to ponder over them. Okay. The another topic that I wanted to discuss today is this. we did this in Suratul Asr, right? Where we saw innal insana la fi khusrin, right? We saw this yesterday, and I told you that this lam is called lamul muzahla. We'll do that. So why is it called muzahla? Before that, let's see what is lamul ibtida. Lamul ibtida meaning this lamul ibtida is called is lam with fatha. Okay, is prefixed to mubtada for the sake of emphasis. For example, wala dhikrullahi akbar. Wala amatun mu'minatun khairum min mushrikatin walau a'jabat. Wala dhikrullahi akbar. And the dhikr of Allah is the greatest. Okay. And this lam, okay, this lam which comes in the beginning of a sentence is called lamul ibtada, which is why ibtada meaning it is prefixed to mubtada and comes at the beginning. And it again puts emphasis just like inna. Even though inna makes ism or ism as mansub, this lam does not does not bring any change to the mubtada. Okay. For example, take this case, dhikrullahi akbaru. Dhikrullahi akbar. This was the normal sentence that the dhikr of Allah is akbar. Now, if we want to put emphasis on this sentence, we could have said inna dhikrallahi akbar. Okay, but there are other ways also to put emphasis, and one such way is this lamul ibtada. Okay, so this lamul ibtada is added to mubtada, so waw was already there, so wala dhikrullah. Now this this lam which is added to mubtada is called lamul ibtada. Now this wala dhikrullahi akbaru, this sentence has more emphasis than the previous one. Simply when we said dhikrullahi akbar, wala dhikrullahi akbar, when we say, it means indeed in the remembrance of Allah is greatest. Okay, so it again gives us the meaning of indeed, but it does not bring any change, so it will be zikrullah. I hope you understood this. See, we consider this dhikrullahi akbar. So dhikru is mubtada wa huwa mudaf, lafzul jalala mudaf ilayhi, akbaru is khabar. Now if we add lam here, la dhikrullahi wa la dhikrullahi, waw is anyway waw is harfu atf. Lam, we call this lam as lamul ibtada. Dhikru is again mubtada wa mudaf, lafzul jalala mudaf ilayhi, akbaru khabar, which means apparently it does not bring any change, just like inna, but it puts emphasis on a sentence. Okay, we have many examples from Quran where this lamul ibtada is used. For example, wala amatum mu'minatun, and indeed a believing slave girl. Okay, amatum mu'minatun khairun min mushrikatin walau a'jabatkum, is better than a mushrika, as a non-believer, even though that may surprise you. Okay, walau ajabatko, even though that may surprise you, that how can a believing slave girl is better than a mushrika who is free. Okay, so but this lam here, la amatun wala dhikrullahi. Okay, so this lamul ibtada brings the emphasis just like inna, but like inna, it does not bring out any change in the sentence. Okay, it does not make any change. For example, wala ajrul akhirati akbar. We could have simply said ajrul akhirati akbaru, the reward of hereafter is the greatest. But when Allah added this lam here, which is lamul mubtada, lamul ibtada, it has given us the meaning of indeed. Okay, and this sentence has more emphasis than the earlier. Similarly, wala dhikrullahi akbar wala adhabul akhirati akbar, and indeed the punishment of Allah is greatest. وَالْعَذَابُ الْآخِرَةِ لَأَكْبَرُ. Okay, so وَالْعَذَابُ الْآخِرَةِ أَكْبَرُ. So this is about Lamul Ibtida. Okay, this is about Lamul Ibtida. Now, what is Muzahlak? Just like we saw in Surah Al-Asr that Lam has come in the middle of a sentence. In these sentences, Lam has come in the beginning. For example, Wala ajrul akhir, Wala dhikrullahi akbar, Wala adabul akhirati akbar. But what is this muzahalak? Muzahalak means slipping, okay, to roll. So now this Lam will be shifted to its khabar. It was there in Mubtada, it will be shifted to khabar, and we'll see the sentences. For example, the thing is Inna awhanal buyuti labaytul ankabut. Inna ilahukum lawahidun. Inna awwala baytin wudi'a linnas lalladhi bibakka. Inna ankara al-aswati la sawtul hamid. Inna adhab al-akhirati la akbaru. Okay, I will explain you this. Okay, you got the difference, right? That this lamul ibtada will come in the beginning, and when it comes in the middle of a sentence, for example, in Suratul Asr, when we said Innal insana lafi khusrin, Innal insana lafi khusrin. This was the same la which is used for emphasis, but this lam which was there in the beginning has now slipped to the end, okay, or to the khabar lafi khusrin. The reason it happens is because you have inna, which is a particle of emphasis, and you have lam, which is again a particle emphasis. So inna la insana. This will not be the will not be the case, right? Because both the emphasis, particular emphasis, cannot come together, which is why this lam shifts its place to the khabar of inna, or simply say, simply put the khabar in jumla ismiya. For example, adabul akhirati akbaru. So wala adabul akhirati la akbaru is also the case. Okay, so in both these sentences, inna and lam are there, so which has put more emphasis on a sentence. Just like in this innal insana la fi khusrin. Inna, when we say inna, this sentence has become emphatic. Now again, if there is lam, it has more emphasis than the other one. So two emphases are there. And the third one is the qasam, that Allah swear, so by wal asri. And the fourth one is who is swearing, so it is Allah swearing. So there are four emphasis on this sentence. You see the weight of this sentence when you when you just sit down and ponder over this ayah, right? So the weight and the emphasis that Allah has put in this sentence, it will amaze you. Okay, and which is why the ulama Imam Shafi'i rahmallah, he said that uh, uh, it goes like this, that just trying to memorize. Wait a second. Imam Shafi'i rahimahullah says that لو ما أنزل الله حجة على خلقه إلا هذه السورة لكفتهم لو تدبر الناس في هذه السورة لكفتهم. Okay, meaning if mankind were to ponder over this ayah, which is Surah Al-Asr, it will suffice them. And in another narration he said لو ما أنزل الله حجة على خلقه حجة على خلقه إلا هذه السورة لكفتهم. If Allah would not have revealed anything other than this surah in Quran, it would have been sufficient for the mankind to be guided. Okay, so this is the weight of this surah, Surah Al-Asr, and which is why we are learning here how this surah, or how this thing in Arabic is there. Okay, so this is about Lamul Ibtida and Lamul Muzahla. So I hope you got the difference. So inna awhanal buyuti labaytul ankabut. So inna harfu tawkidin wa nasbin. Awhana is ismu inna mansub wa huwa mudaf, buyuti mudaf ilayh. La, this lam is lamul muzahlaq because it has slipped to its khabar. So baytu is khabaru inna wa huwa mudaf, ankabuti mudaf ilayh. I hope you can analyze this This is a jumla ismiya. Yeah. I forgot to mention that even lamul muzahalak does not bring any change to ism or khabar. Okay, it does not bring any change. Just like lamul ibtida, it does not bring any change, but inna does, right? Inna makes its ism as mansub. But this lamul muzahalak or lamul ibtida does not bring any change. It is just used to put more emphasis on a sentence. Okay, I hope this difference is clear now. Okay. Farhan, am I not audible?
Yes, Alka, you're audible.
Please check your connection. Okay. Okay. Inna
Ustad, I have
awhanul
a question here.
Yes. Yes.
Can you please analyze this sentence? Inna baytaka la ajmalu.
Which one? Okay.
Inna baytaka
Inna
la ajmalu.
baytaka la ajmal. Fine. Indeed, your house is so beautiful, more beautiful. Okay. Inna harfu tawkidin wa nasbin. Where is khabar? Baita. You see, baita. I will write it here. Inna baitaka. Baitaka. So baita is ismu mansub. Wa huwa mudaf. This damir muttasil is mudaf ilayh. Mudaf ilayh majrur, but fi mahalli jarrin. We will not call it as majrur, we say fi mahalli jarrin. Because ka is mabni, right? This ka kuma kum ki kuma kum, this damair muttasil are all mabni. So inna is harfu tawkidin wa nasbin, baita ismu inna mansub wa huwa mudaf, ka damir muttasil mudaf ilayh fi mahalli jarrin. Lam here is lamul muzahalak. We know lamul muzahalak because it has come in the middle of a sentence. It has not come in the beginning. Okay. And ajmalu is khabaru inna marfu. Ajmalu is khabaru
So
inna.
ajmalu is plural of jamil on the pattern of afalu.
No. We will see this inshallah in chapter 3. Just wait until then. This ajmalu is called ismu tafdil. Okay, ismu tafdil meaning we have this superlative degree, right? Comparative and superlative. So this is superlative. For example, jamilun. We will have a separate chapter for this. Jamilun. On the pattern of ajmalu, you have ajmalu meaning most beautiful, okay. And similarly kabirun, what is the ismu tabdil for kabirun? Akbaru. We say Allahu akbaru, right? Greatest. It gives the meaning of highest degree, which is superlative degree. Kabirun akbaru, tawilun atwalu, okay. Saghirun asgharu, kabirun akbaru. Just like that, it is ajmalu. It is anyway ism. Here la ajmal. Oh, no, sorry, not tanween. It will be ajmal. It will not have tanween. We will deal with this inshallah in chapter 3.
Okay, barakallahu
Okay,
feek.
inna baytaka la ajmalu. So I hope this is clear. So inna ilahakum la wahidun. Now inna here is harfu tawkidin wa nasbin. Ilaha, you see, ilaha. Ilaha is mansub. So ilaha ismu inna mansub wa huwa mudaf ilayh. This lam here is lamul muzahalak, does not bring any change to the sentence. Wahidun remains wahidun as a khabar of inna. Okay, I hope this difference is clear now. It is because this lamul ibtida slipped to khabar because inna was already there, because two particle of emphasis cannot come together. So which is why when you have this, now when you come across these like wala adabul akhirati la akbaru, you will also have this sentence la akbaru, la adabul inna adabul akhirati la akbaru. So this lam is lamul muzahalak, and the other one, if it comes in the beginning, it's called lamul ibtida. It does not bring out any change but puts emphasis on a sentence. But inna does bring out change, which means it makes its ism as mansub. So we will leave this topic here, and there are many ayah. For example, you can go through these ayahs I'm not going to do this now because this will be a homework for you guys. Okay, please try to do this at home. It's not WWE that you cannot try at home. It is safe. You can do at home. Okay. إن في ذلك لآيات للمؤمنين. إن في ذلك لآيات للمؤمنين. You can try these examples and find out how ism khabar and what is lamul muzalak. Just try to analyze this sentence at home, inshallah. This will be an homework for you. Okay. Okay, now let me come back to exercises. So this is about the concepts that are mentioned in this chapter. There's one more thing which is there, but we will do that inshallah when we do it. So let's do some exercises now. اقرأ الأمثلة الآتية. Read the following sentences. المدرس جديد. This was this is a simple jumla ismiya. المدرس جديد. When inna enters into this, it makes its ism as mansub and khabar as marfu. So inna al-mudarrisa jadidun. Inna al-mudarrisa jadidun. So inna harfu tawkidin wa nasbin. Al-mudarrisa ismu inna mansub jadidun khabar. Similarly, Fatimatu tabibatun. Fatima is a doctor. So if inna enters here in this jumla, inna Fatimata. Why Fatimata? Because Fatima is mamnu' min as-sarf, right? Female proper names are all mamnu' min as-sarf. It does not take tanween. So when it is mansub, it is mansub bil fatha. But when it is majroor, it is also majroor bil fatha. Okay. So inna Fatimata tabibatun. Fatima is ismu inna mansub, tabibatun khabar. Hamidun mutazawwijun. Hamid is married. Inna Hamidan mutazawwijun. Indeed, Hamid is married. So inna harfu tawkidin wa nasbin. Hamidan is ismu inna and mutazawwijun is khabar. Okay. Now we have few more exercises. We still have some time. Let's do those exercises. And now this would require your active participation. So please participate, and I may ask few questions. I see brother Abdul Ghaffar. Are you there? I have asked Abdul Ghaffar.
Yeah, I'm here. Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah. Walaikum salam. Can you make this sentence? Adkhil inna ala al-jumla al-ati wadbit awakhir al-kalimat. You need to enter inna into this sentence. So can you do this? Ad-darsu sa'bun. Sa'b meaning difficult. So the lesson is difficult.
Inna ad-darsa sa'bun.
Inna ad-darsa sa'bun. MashaAllah. Inna ad-darsa sa'bun. Okay. Next one. As-sayyaratu jamilatun.
Inna as-sayyarata jamilun.
Inna as-sayyarata
Jamilatun.
as-sayyarata jamilatun. Indeed, the car is beautiful. See this example I had discussed yesterday. Al-Quranu kitabullah.
Inna al-Qur'ana
If you
kitabullah.
put inna here, inna al-Qur'ana. Inna al-Qur'ana
Kitabullah.
kitabahu alayhi wasallam. Just analyze this for now, but we'll do this inshallah at some point of time. So Muhammadun Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Inna
If
Muhammadan.
we enter inna here, inna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Rasulullah. Indeed, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the messenger of Allah. Okay. Then we have Abdul Aziz, Abdul Hakim, Abdul Karim, sorry. Yes, brother.
نعم السلام عليكم.
Yeah, brother, if you're speaking, I cannot hear you.
إن أمينة طالبة.
Inna aminata, right? Aminata. Why? Because it is mamnu min asar. It does not take tanween, but and it is like inna aminata. Because of inna, it becomes aminata. Talibatun. Fine. Next is al-lughatul arabiyyatu sahlatun. The language of Arabic is easy. So if we put inna here,
إن اللغة العربية سهلة.
inna al-lughata al-arabiyya, inna al-lughata al-arabiyyata
سهلة.
sahlatun. Okay, so you can also after you can also analyze it, right? So for the sake of time, I'm not doing it now. So inna is harfu tawkidin wa nasbin, aminata is inna mansub, talibatun khabar. Similar tawkidin wa nasbin, al-lughata is ismu inna mansub, al-arabiyyata is na'at, sahlatun is khabar. Fine.
نعم.
Next one. هذه الساعة غالية. غالية meaning expensive. Okay, expensive.
إن هذه
إن
سهلة.
هذه إن هذه الساعة إن هذه الساعة. Now هذه الساعة غالية. Fine, غالية. Okay, tell me in this sentence إن هذه الساعة غالية. Where is اسم إن?
اسم إن ساعة.
Are you sure? Okay,
نعم.
it is fine that you have seen mansub here, and which is why you're saying this as ismaina, but you have hadi as well. So actually hadihi is ismaina, and we know that if you have ma'rifa ism, which is ma'rifa, right after ismul ishara, then this as-sa'ata will be badal. It's actually badal. Okay,
نعم.
if you
نعم.
have
نعم.
not done that, this is badal. Okay, inna hadhihi sa'ata, which is why this sa'ata has got this fatha here, because badal follows its mubdal minhu in all those four cases. Like if it is majroor, then it is majroor. If it is mansoob, then mansoob. If it is singular, then it is singular. If it is plural, then plural. If it is mudhakkar, then the badal is also mudhakkar. If it is muannas, in this case it is muannas. So is this, which is why sa'ata is also muannas. And one more thing, adad, singular, so singular. Okay, I hope you got the difference. So inna is ismu inna, sorry, is harfu tawkid mansub. Hadhi is ismu inna, and as-sa'ata is badal, and ghaliyatun is khabar.
نعم.
Okay, jazakallah khair, barakallah feek, brother. Then okay, who else? Okay, Zia, brother Zia. We're almost done. We will just close with this, inshallah. Zia, I have unmuted you. Okay, no problem. Junaid, you're there.
إن الماء بارد.
Okay. Innal ma'a.
بارد.
Indeed, the water is cold.
Cold.
Okay. Bilalun ghaniyun.
إن البلال غني.
In al bilala. Inna bilalan. Okay.
إن بلالا غني.
You don't add alif lam to a proper name, right? Inna bilalan. Inna bilalan. Inna bilalan ghaniyun. Indeed, Bilal is rich. Ghaniyun, sorry. This is ghaniyun. Okay, let me clear this. Al mudiru fil fasli. Okay, Junaid has gone. No problem. Innal mudira
إن المدير في الفصل.
fil fasli. Fil fasli. Okay. Innal mudira fil fasli. So we are done with this exercise as well. And since we are running over time, so we will stop here for today, inshallah. I know this chapter is a bit lengthy, and the exercises are also lengthy. So you can try whatever we have done until here, and then inshallah we'll see in the next class. This will take some time, okay, because I have to explain everything and do the exercises as well. So you guys should also try the exercises at home as much as you can do, and inshallah we will try to finish this chapter maybe next week, inshallah. And ghaliyatun is feminine, and then masculine is ghalin or ghaliyun. The To answer your question, this ghaliyatun is feminine, so it's actually ghaliyun, ghaliyun, or simply put ghalin. Will discuss this inshallah in next class why it is ghalin. Okay, so we will stop here for today. Jazakumullah khair. Barakallahu feekum. Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi. Subhanakallah wa bihamdika. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.